Hello students, this is Jyoti from SDKL DAV Centenary Senior Secondary Public School, Mansa, Punjab. Today I am here with you to discuss the topic Production Possibility Frontier or Production Possibility Curve, which is the topic of chapter 1st, Introduction of your book Introductory Microeconomics Class +1 NCERT. So let's start discussing the topic PPF. Before starting this topic, we have to recapitulate the previous knowledge about scarcity and the problem of choice. So, students, you all know that wants are unlimited, resources are limited, and resources have alternative or multiple uses. So all these situations leads to the problem of scarcity, and scarcity in turn leads to the problem of choice. So what is the problem of choice? Problem of choice has two aspects, that is proper allocation of scarce resources and proper distribution of final goods and services among different sections of the society. So let's focus on this side, proper allocation of scarce resources. Now every producer has to face this problem because the inputs, the factors of production with every producer are scarce, and he has to decide how to allocate, how to distribute these resources in a best way so that a particular combination of different goods and services can be produced. And now the producer want to produce the particular combination of different goods and services which are possible with scarce resources and with given technology. Means the stock of technical knowledge. It is called production possibility set. So now students, we are moving towards our topic production possibility set and then production possibility frontier. So what is production possibility set? In economics, the word set means combinations. So different combinations of possibilities of producing two goods or services is shown in a schedule which is called production possibility set or production possibility schedule. Here is the production possibility schedule in front of you. It shows different combinations A, B, C, D and E of only two goods. One is corn and one is cotton. So how can we define production possibility set? It is a collection of all possible combination of two goods that can be produced in an economy with full and efficient use of its fixed or scarce resources and given technology. Here, the assumptions of this production possibility set is also included. These assumptions are only two goods can be produced in an economy, resources are fully and efficiently utilized, and the technology is constant, and with the given resources and given technology, producer produces the combination of two goods. So let's take an example, students. A combination. It shows 0 units of X commodity and 10 units of Y commodity. It means if all the resources are used for the production of Y, then the production of corn will be 0. Then the combination is 0x plus 10y. The next possible combination can be B combination. In this combination, producer want to shift some resources from Y commodity to X commodity. So the production of X commodity is 1 unit and the production of Y commodity will be 9 unit. Now students, what the producer has to sacrifice? Producer has to sacrifice 1 unit of Y commodity to produce 1 more unit of X commodity. In economics, this sacrifice is termed as opportunity cost, or we can say uh, opportunity lost. Now the C combination. Producer want to shift some more resources towards the production of X commodity. So the production of X commodity is 2 units, and now the production of Y commodity will be 7 units. Now 2 units of Y commodity has to sacrificed. In this way, for producing more and more units of X commodity, producer has to sacrifice more and more units of Y commodity. Here students ask a question always, that why the sacrifice of Y commodity is increasing by each additional unit of X commodity. Students, this is due to the fact that resources are use specific, and when we shift the resources from its best use, suppose the land of the producer is best suited for cotton, and when this land is shifted towards the production of corn, then producer has to bear more and more opportunity cost, or we can say sacrifice more and more units. That's why the difference is increasing. That is, in the first 1 unit is sacrificed, then 2 units are sacrificed, then 3 units has to be sacrificed, then 4 units has to be sacrificed, and the last combination is 4 units of X commodity and 0 units of Y commodity, because all the resources are shifted towards the production of corn. So many more other possibilities can be shown in this set, but all combinations must be attainable. Possible combinations are shown in a production possibility set. Now you are well versed with the production possibility set. Now it's turn to discuss the production possibility frontier or production possibility curve. Students, it is a curve showing possible combination of two goods that can be produced in an economy with full and efficient use of its fixed or scarce resources and given technology. So students, what is the difference in production possibility set and production possibility curve? The difference is that production possibility set is a schedule showing possible combination of two goods, but on the other hand, production possibility frontier is a curve, is a locus of all the possible combinations which can be produced with fixed or efficient resources and given technology. So here we have plotted all the points on this curve. We have taken corn on x-axis and production of cotton on y-axis, and start from first combination, that is 0, 10. A combination, 1, 9, B combination, 2, 7, C combination, 3, 4, D combination, and 4, 0, E combination. And when we join these points, we get a production possibility frontier or production possibility curve, which is downward sloping and it is concave to the point of origin. So what we have observed in this production possibility curve, that A, B, C and D are possible combination that can be produced with given resources, as the resources are scarce and resources are fully and efficiently used, and all this is produced with the given or given technology or technical knowledge. So this is all for today. Thanks and have a nice day.